everybody, welcome back. Today we are going to be unboxing the April Base Box from Boxycharm. Boxycharm Base Box is a $25 a month monthly subscription box, and you are guaranteed at least $125 worth of products out of 5 full-size products. I did already unbox my premium box. It either went up Monday or last Saturday, so I'll put a link up here if you want to check that out. And this is probably the latest I have ever received my box. I know they said that they weren't going to be shipped out later due to everything, but this definitely was shipped out later than usual. So I have not opened this yet. I don't know any specifics of anything that I'm getting in my box. We do know that we're getting some kind of professional primer from Benefit, and I know I am getting one of 10 zoeva palettes, but I don't know anything else that's in here. While I am opening this up, be sure that you check out my giveaway that's going on right now, and I will link that down in the description box below and up in the iCards. And we will do a try-on today with any of the products that I get in here that are try-on products, which is why I've got blank eyes, because I knew I was going to be getting an eyeshadow palette. If you guys watched my Boxycharm premium one, you know I'm hoping for 2 specific products in this box. One of them is a brush set and one of them is the gel liner set. So we'll see if I get those. I was very disappointed with my Boxycharm premium box this month. I ended up getting 3 skincare products, and I'm already not excited about May, so it probably is going to be getting canceled. This one, just like the premium box's theme, is festival vibes. Mine is box number 31. I'm not going to look at the inside of the card yet. That does have everything on it and the prices. Everything's going to be a surprise in this box, and then I'll go back and talk to you about what the prices are, and we will do a try on. So the first thing is, oh, I got the hydrator primer. So this is the Professional Hydrator Primer, which is so interesting because I definitely have my skin marked as combination oily. I'm finding that that survey does not have a lot to do with the products that I get in my box. I have never tried this one though, so I will probably be trying this primer out. I was definitely thinking I was going to get the original. This is 0.75 ounces. Let's see what the texture is. So actually this might be a good primer. So it feels like the Professional, but a little bit less, maybe a little more creamy than the original Professional to it. I am really excited to try this one out and see what it's like. The next thing in here is the iconic London Illuminator Drops. I will be definitely putting some of these on today. Let's swatch it and see what this is like. Oh man, that is pretty. It shears out really pretty. That would be beautiful under foundation, and I will be using it that way. This is in original, and you get 0.45 ounces. So far the box is going good, but let's see what else is in it. Oh, yes! This is one of the products that I wanted, the brushes from Lavish. We will be using these today as well. Let's see what's in here. Oh my gosh, what if I got everything I wanted in this box? Okay, so we've got a very thin brush for liner. This would be great for a lip liner. This would be nice for the Zoeva Beauty Hydra liners, or just your black gel pot liner. You've got a brow pencil, so it's a double-ended brow pencil. A pencil brush. These are so beautiful. I am so excited for these. A tapered blending brush. And a eye shading brush. These are really nice brushes, and they're a little bit smaller, which I love getting in boxes because I like to do a lot of detail work on my eyes. So I'm loving that. Let's see what else is in here. Oh no, I didn't get the gel liners. I got some Baddington lashes. These are the 3D lashes in Harlow. Well, I'm kind of bummed about that, but let's take a look at these lashes because I did want to get those gel liners, so I know I'm not getting those because I also am getting a zoeva palette. So here is what the lashes look like. They look huge but fluffy, so we'll try those on today as well. I had some in, I want to say they were in Monroe that I got in a Boxycharm box a while ago. I really loved the shape of those. These ones look a little bigger. All right, so then the last one is my zoeva palette. So let's see what I got it in. Blanc Fusion. This is like the most neutral of the palettes. Blanc sounds like it's very blank. I'm so excited to try Zoeva shadows though. I've wanted to try them for so long. Oh, for real? You guys, I just am not sure what to do with this palette. I'm really just like, I have no words. I have no words for this. The top is all shimmer shades, the bottom is all matte shades, and it is about the most bland neutral palette. How did this end up in my box is what I want to know. So I'm no longer super excited to try Zoeva shadows, but let's talk about what the value of the box is before I get into the tutorial. I don't know if I'm going to use the palette. The Benefit Professional is a $32 value. The Zoeva eyeshadow palette is a $28 value. The Iconic London Illuminator drops are a $41 value. The Lavish Neon Eye Brush Collection is a $29 value, and the Baddington lashes are $31. That's expensive for lashes. So it's about a $160 value box, which is great for a $25 subscription box. And what's so funny is I am so excited to get all of these products, but none of these products are something that I need in my collection. For me, it's going to be fun to try out like the Iconic London drops, the Professional. Obviously, I will get use out of those brushes, and hopefully the lashes will be lashes that I can enjoy. But this month, it is definitely just that, a fun box for me to try new products from, because I am not getting a lot of monetary value from it in terms of things that I would go out and purchase. Now, if I'd gotten a different Zoeva palette, then it definitely would have that, because that's a brand that I've been wanting to try. So I am going to go ahead and try some of these on. Let's start with the Iconic London drops. What I'm going to do is put some on my hand right here and tap into a brush. I've got my Alamar brightening brush. I'm going to try this brush and see. I was looking for my stippling brush, but I can't find it right now. If y'all watch me a lot, you know that when I opened that palette and saw that, I felt like it was biggest disappointment. Biggest disappointment. I think that's probably the most neutral monotone palette of all of them. All right, so I've just got a little bit on this brush. I don't think you probably need very much at all. I am putting this on top of powder, so keep that in mind. I would definitely use this underneath my foundation to get a really pretty natural glow, or before I put any powder products on. Oh, but look at that. That is so beautiful. It's so much on top of the products I already have, but you can tell like it's just going to be a really pretty product. It's like a really pretty pinky sheen champagne color that would just make a beautiful highlight on so many people. To be honest, I'm kind of questioning my judgment in choosing a Zoeva palette because they really are all pretty neutral. I think I am going to do a look with it today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I really want to see what that formula is like. So before I do that, I'm just going to do my lips. Okay, so I've lined my lips with this Steve Laurent lip liner. We actually got that in a Boxycharm box. This is in Vogue. I've been using this with this lipstick. This is Naked Dolly from Too Faced, and it is a very light tone nude shade. So I've been doing a bit of an ombre lip with it. So I just think that looks really pretty. This is also the lip color I had on in my Sun Safety Kit video, if you were wondering what that is. Am I really going to use this palette? I want to try the eye brushes. I guess I am going to try it. I don't... What am I thinking, people? I can always give it to a neutral lover friend later on. I'm going to start by priming my eyes. I've got my Sigma eyeshadow primer base. Obviously, there's going to be some kind of pop of color on the lower lash line. Should we swatch these out and see what they look like? I mean, since I'm using it, I might as well. All right, so we've got Noble, Single Origin, Visions of Gold, Late Bloomer, and Sweetness Lingers. So those are all of the shimmer shades in here. Let's see how much difference there is in the shade tones of these neutral shades. Oh man, they feel nice to the touch. We've got Travel Inspired, so you can't really even see that shade. Joy in a Box, Haunched. So you've got some cooler tones and warmer tones in this palette. And then the last two we've got is Question of Taste and Last Bite. So there is some difference to the shade tones of the neutral shades, but pretty similar. I'm going to start by going in with Joy in a Box, which is this shade right here. And that I'm just going to lay down in the transition area here to get us started. There is definitely some kick up to these, but not a ton. And there, it doesn't really look like I've got any skipping on my eyes yet. Next, I'm going to go in with this Lavish Tapered Blending Brush. I'm going to take the very deepest shade, Late Bite, and start to build up a little depth on this outer V and into the crease. I also feel like that one blended out really nicely as well. I'm liking this brush too. I feel like it's big enough to place shadow where you want it and blend it out, but also small enough at that tip to be able to like lay it against your lid and blend just in the crease where you want that shade to go. I'm going to go in with Sweetness Lingers, which is this darkest shimmer shade right here. I'm going to take it on this Lavish eye shading brush that we got. And I'm going to place it on the outer part of the lid. It's not as dark of a shade as I thought it would be. I really don't want my look to get yellow today, so I'm not going to use either of those shimmers. I love yellow eye looks. I'm not a big fan of gold shadows, and these both kind of have that gold shift to it. So I'm actually going to pull this darker shade fairly far across the lid, and then I'm going to take the light shade and blend it in to this deep shimmer shade. Before I go in with the light shade, I'm going to give this one a spray to see how much more vibrant it comes off being wet. Oh, you definitely get more vibrancy out of that shimmer shade with it being a wet shade than just dry. Gosh, have you ever seen such a boring eyeshadow look? Ooh! All right, now I'm going to go in with the white shimmer shade, which is Noble. This shade right here, this one was called Sweetness Lingers. I don't remember if I said that or not. Oh, this has some yellow to it as well. Just kind of blending that into that brown shimmer. Brown shimmer. There's two words I never thought I'd say together. I'm going to go ahead and also bring this brush into the inner corner, giving a little bit of brightness there. Like you can't even tell I'm wearing makeup. Next, I am going to go in with this center matte here, and that is going to go right above the shimmer shade, giving it a little bit of definition. And for this one, I'm using the pencil brush. I'm also going to take that shade onto the lower lash line. Now I'm going to go back in with the light shade I used on my transition area. Just make sure all that's blended out. And go back in with a little bit of the deep shimmer shade. And then I'm going to go back in with the outer V. I really like this pink brush. This is nice. I can't imagine ever just doing this look. No offense if you are someone that loves these looks. I think I'm going to pop this like aqua turquoise on my waterline to bring a little bit of color to this look. This is a Sephora gel liner in Summer Cruise. That's a little bit better. I'm going to do some black Tightline wing liner mascara and be back to show you that look before I put on the lashes. Alright guys, back with some liner and mascara on. I do want to mention that I have been trying out my Wonder Beauty Mile High Club that I got in Boxycharm Premium. Totally ragged on this product. Didn't really get good results when I used that first time. I went back and used it. I've just been using it over the past couple days. I'm really enjoying it on the lower lash line. I used it today. I really have to go through when I'm using it and really like brush these back and forth. But I have like these sparsest under eye lashes, and I feel like I do get some lashes using this mascara. So if you also got no results from it, maybe try it on your lower lashes, really moving it back and forth and combing it through. I feel like I got some good result doing it that way. Okay, I am going to pop on these Baddington lashes in Harlow and be back to show you how those look. Okay, I didn't get these lashes precisely on. I do think I need to clip them a little bit more, but they are pretty. Yeah, I can definitely feel like that I need to clip these a little more. They feel way too big. So they are really long, but they're also very fluttery and light. So I think I will get used to these. Baddington Lashes does make really good lashes. Like I said, I've tried them before in another Boxycharm, and they did last a long time. So overall, let's talk about this box. I will get use out of these. I'm a little disappointed that I got another pair of Baddington lashes in a Boxycharm box because I have already received one of these, and I would have loved to have gotten something that I haven't tried before. The brushes so far are great. I will definitely get use out of these. I'm also excited to try out this primer and see what it is like. And of course, these are going to be beautiful under my foundation. And last, we've got this I mean, and I don't really even know that this, even for a neutral palette, I don't think it's the best neutral palette. You've got cool and warm tones in here, but I feel like there's really only a couple sets of things that you could put together to make a look. I mean, obviously I won't get a lot of use of it, but I wouldn't recommend this as a neutral palette if you were going to get one neutral palette to try out. And if you had a lot of neutral palettes, I don't know why you would get this one. So not my favorite thing I've ever gotten. I do think that the shadows blended really nice. They applied nicely once they were wet onto the lid. April was definitely a boxy fail for me in terms of both the base box and the premium box. I hope that May is better. I feel at this point like I probably need to cancel Boxycharm Premium because I don't want to keep getting boxes that I'm disappointed in, and maybe I'll try out another box. So what box would you recommend for me to try out, or what box do you want to see more unboxings of on YouTube? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this Boxycharm unboxing. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!